Hello, live.
Hello, twitch.tv. Let me post this in the chat. Okay. Is there any other housekeeping matters we want to take care of before we go to?
Should be good.
I believe I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes.
So good luck. We'll see you both on the other side. Go
Thank you,
ahead
thank
whenever
you.
you guys are ready. Mute and deafen, and I'll confirm in chat.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. We're about to go live here with Ace versus Dadumbguy. This is Underground Bingo. They've drafted their games. You can see underneath there their chosen games. The gold one was the one that they protected, and the faded out one was the one that was banned by the other player. We did a snake draft this time, changed from two. That's the only thing that's really new. We're going from hour 45 minutes, or until bingo, or until 30. So nothing's really changed there. I think we're going to go ahead and get ready here. They're gone, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal the card. That's what we're working with today. Pretty cool card. Set the countdown. And they are revealed. I like, instead of having a general in every, you have to basically go through one very hard to get anything done here, which is really, really cool. Immediately, the left one is not, left column, row one is not bad, pretty fast. Mooncat Gold Disc Center Square is fantastic. That was the game they both would have picked, so I think it'd be kind of cool to start off here with a Mooncat Gold Race. That'd be a very fun way to start this match off. We'll see where they go. Got about, I guess, about 30 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're off. We gotta get the Mooncat Gold Race. Divers, probably going to the level 3. And we have Zoldath. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I can select what games they're in, and it'll show you guys, and it'll do a nice little history, and how long they've spent in there. I'm a little behind, but now that I know, I can also search. Imagine they're going for level 3 here. Level 3 is super stupid easy, on top of stacking that with Godblood, which would be very fast as well. Actually, Godblood is going to be a little more grinding because of how much money that was spent. I didn't see if they had bought a potion. They must have. Zoldath, what is 2 of each resource, collecting the dungeon map piece, and drop 4 items at your ship. This is a nice triple win. So I could see why maybe they wouldn't go for the race. Because this is actually some fantastic synergy. Ace probably shouldn't have grabbed the potion for this one. Yes, it involves more going back up, but at the same time, that's a little bit extra money because this chest is not enough. This chest is only 500, and you need 800 to purchase Godblood. So you're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding, or open an extra chest here. It looks like they're looking for the rare resource. There they are. Okay, so all we're looking for now is... Oh, nice. Unfortunately, created yourself an actual hazard to get across. It's alright, a couple screens away and it'll be done. So we have 580. Don't know off the top of the head, they know how much God Blood is, but it is in fact 800. So, gonna have to do a little grinding, or what you have to grind to the levels anyway. That big. It's just gonna be a little extra grinding, unless you're gonna go search for extra chests. Turn up this coffee country music a little. OBS open to make sure I don't get rid of everything. Just needs cabbage. Needs one more cabbage. There's the map piece, but that is not the correct map piece. That is 2 items. Need one more item to collect that square. I feel like we're working at them. There's a nice little 100 chest if you grab the parasite hammer, but there's no actual reason to go grab the parasite hammer. Or in that general direction, rather. Level 2 here on the left side, divers. This will work here. Oh, now that feels too low. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I know, great idea on the volume here. Getting a lot of double eels. Unfortunately, no very hard goal. Having 2 of each resource at once, very nice. The Dadumbguy draws first blood here. Also has the 4 items to drop at the ship here. I like to pause to not succumb when you're trying to make your way back. Need to... Oh, okay. Gotta make it back to the ship now, which should be 1 space. We hit level 3, not marking it yet, realizing, oh, it needs 1 more fight, because it only needs about 20 more gold. There you go. Just hope for 1 little eel. Oh, perfect. That'll be a nice little double whammy. Have 4 items at the ship in Zoldath, very nice. Let's see if we go to the dungeon map piece. That could be an investment. I mean, you have 4 items already. Odds are some of those you're going to need for the dungeon, so well, keep it going since you already know the scene, right? Oh, and this is the perfect song here for divers. A little aquatic ambience. It just needs to purchase the God Blood. There it is. So we are done with divers. Where are we going next? Night Manor. This was DDG's game, but I'm pretty sure this is one that Nice was going to pick as well. Very quick movement. I believe they said they were actually learning the speed run. Didn't want to make that clear in case they were keeping it close to their vest in the pre-game, but I remember last time them saying they were actually learning the speed run for this and held the movement pretty clean. DDG kind of riding the line there with only 2 health. Just needs to find the dungeon. This would be a great scene. Because you already have a lot of the items you need for the dungeon. Kind of roll in there. Very nice. Night Manor Gold Disc. Night Manor Cherry. That was the last one. We actually accidentally had a snafu here. Where the card was revealed early, and we had a cherry disc Night Manor, or we had a cherry disc Night Manor on the last card, but now we only have the gold one. Alright, we're done with Zoldath. Taking a while to find the dungeon. Now we're moving into Bug Hunter. 6 minutes in, we already have 4 goals marked. Very solid. 15 kills by the end of day 4 and complete a job with your enemy out. So we're going to, it's the end of day 4, correct? Yes. Alright. And that's going to be the gold disc. Where are we going from Night Manor here? Campanella, this was the protected game, and we have a nice little double whammy here with finishing stage C, only 100 points for bosses, and defeat stage B boss. This is actually very synergistic. See if he opts to do the Moon Cat. Finding 2 or 3 eggs and gold disc. They bleed right into each other very well. This is why I like these synergistic. This mode even with the increased game count that we're doing here, still very much synergistic. This was DDG's game, but this is another one that they definitely would have both picked. Classic Mooncats. Gotta get used to those controls. Clearing out the bonus game, hell yeah. So now I have 7 lives to work with. Make sure not to kill anything. I was kind of wondering, like, why not just kill the guy in front of the portal there? DDG must not have liked what was happening. Bug Hunter. Clean Campanella gameplay, good control of the ship. DDG obviously going for the rabbit or the red egg first, seeing if they decide to go for the second egg or not. Both have their merit to go for as the second egg, which one they choose, if they're going to do it, or if we're going to save that for a later goal. That is the very hard. Alright, that's 1 boss down. The fact that I'm impressed by anyone that could reliably change directions in the air in Mooncat. It's tough. Not easy. Alright, back into stage 2 bonus zone here. Good friend Stream Chase is playing Peak. That tells us we have a monitor capture, not a window capture, which is cool. It's all the same thing. Oh no, taking a death in this is not fantastic, but World B not tough. World C a little tougher, but still not that. I don't think we're gonna run into a live dish. Seeing how they've been controlling this has been very, very simple. You know, I got DDG, a couple screens away here. Still have to make it to the water section. Still have to go through the long screen. Yep, pull that up. Good. Yeah, DDG seems very comfortable in Mooncat here. This is like the longest screen in the run. There you go. That's 2 shots. Basketball, dunk. Oh, getting sniped there. Fortunately, this is the stage you don't get any points for here in camp. boss, but still a boss. DDG getting into the second to last screen for the boss. Is DDG one of those people that goes for that swag? Alright, Ace marking stage B boss. We have a 4-2 lead now. Thank you. I found it. I don't. I just kind of Googled something and it made me laugh, so I grabbed it. I was looking for some roided out turkey, but this was way funnier. Oh man. Also, I don't support fun views, so I can see the game. Don't worry. That's my sweet. But alright. I got the kill. DDG collecting that gold disc, getting that center square. Blocking off a lot of those. We're out of Mooncat. Decided probably not to hang out because that is a long goal. We are back to Bug Hunter. Again, going for 15 kills by the end of day 4. Really good job with getting maxed out. Both very gettable in one. If we go for the full kill here. I love DKC, love DKC3. Not the biggest fan of this particular. Doing okay on lives here. Only 3 more stages to go. Day 2, DDG. Come up against a little bit. You might see him grab that snipe. Not a terrible idea to take out that energy gremlin there. Oh, taking the movement instead. Unsure about that one, but okay. This is a banger song. I mean, that should do it. Oh, nope, it won't. So even though it was 2, it only counts 1. Man, this is a rough setup. Maybe you go for the Yep. I don't want a back seat here. But yeah, just go down. Jump down, grab those 2 energy cubes. This one might be worth doing in 2 goes. Meanwhile, Ace gonna be pulling a little bit further ahead here with pretty clean, actually. Okay, so DDG only needs, what, 4 kills here at the end of this day. Shouldn't be too difficult with what the current setup is. Unknown how easy it's going to be here to get the max out energy at the end of the day. Now we're moving into Rakshasa. Ace very comfortable in this game. This was the one Ace actually protected last time. You wanna, yeah, go for the kill first probably. That should kill it because I think between the shot and the explosion, don't shoot the, yeah, there you go. Rakshasa, gotta have 4+ skulls and 25,000 are the. One more kill, there we go. You can go ahead and mark that square now. DDG. Now he needs to try to max out the energy by the end of the job. DDG probably looking for the goal. For the goal. Middle left. I have a nice little highlight thing. There we go. 5-4. Very clean play for 17. If we're going for it here before the bridge with the 4 skulls, make sure I want to get those torches off the screen. Gonna have to be dealing with them again. Very, very possible here to get the max out energy. You do have to beat the job still. I just kind of collect. It's unfortunate DDG got those guys. The armor. Those guys are very, very tricky to take out. Holy cow! Kind of missed what was going on in Rakshasa here. It looked like got an extra death there, unfortunately. What am I getting pinged about here? Oh, something completely unrelated to this. Have to deal with that egg. That'll do it. But now you have a few. Might have to buy here. Unfortunately, got rid of got rid of one of the other elevation effects, but that is not bad. Thing to grab when you have when you had multiple jump moves. A very tight Rakshasa. Bonus game here. Very, very competent. So we're gonna grab that. Probably don't want to get dinged by this guy. Grab the fire. Alright, we're on to the mini boss. Yes. Very nice. And the mini boss is down. Wow. I looked away for a few seconds back to Bug Hunter and already killed. Kind of threatening the row 4 bingo here a little bit. Those are all of, aside from Soul Death, these are all of Ace games. Must be going for the very hard now. Or not the very hard, 25,000 points. The energy vampire guys, actually, it's not terrible seeing them because you can shoot some of their things and double their size before you kill them and then collect it. Kind of nice. Oh, probably should have taken out the guy up top first. That was a net. It does collect all of them. All right, looks like we're done with. Oh no. Starting back over for the 25,000 points. Interesting. There are a lot of fast goals here. Even the very hard Barbuda isn't that long. Love how in this mix has like the bonus levels. We're doing okay, but we need. This is gonna be tough because you got to deal with all these eggs, and I think before you traverse, maybe you need to take care of that egg up top there. Ace now not bound by needing to have 4 deaths. Kind of go with maybe a route they're a little more comfortable with. Doesn't have to go for the hard mini boss. Probably gonna see him go down to 0 skulls here. We don't have anything that attacks up. Or we did. Moving to an elevated surface. Fortunately, if you shoot across with that snipe, it's going to turn those 2 into an egg. For those who don't know, when you get 3 energy cubes, 3 negative energy cubes onto each other. Instead of exploding, it turns into an egg. Also not great. Those negative energy guys, they're not terrible. The disadvantage they give you, obviously, if you're in a really sticky situation, sometimes you would want to be able to explode your energy cubes, but you don't really have that option with them, guys. You're gonna have to buy, but I don't see what gets you out of this with only 3 energy. Oh, changing elevation is nice because you got a little bit more now. If you just grab that diagonal attack, you're still. Yeah, very nice. And recover. Still need to get butt ton of energy and now deal with those 3 eggs as well. I would reset this, yes. Or not reset it, just get out of there. That goal's deceptively tough, I think. Where are we going, DD? Boss 1 down. Collect all the treasure. We ended up at about 11,000, about 12,000 points, maybe. Typing. Probably looking over the card. Make sure DDG isn't typing in. Nope. I don't see a disconnect. Okay, tabbed back in. Must have been looking over the card. Where are we going to? Still thinking. Big chillin' strats. These address. Just the one in here, right? Yep. Just the one goal in here, but that's okay. It's a fun goal. Can't be killing anything. Can't die. We got Ace over here sitting at about 18,000, 19,000 points. Need to jump down the hole. Oh! What an asshole. Flipping him right as he goes into the thing. Alright, mini boss down. We're almost at 21,000 here. DDG, oh, real tough there. Because you're going to need to take out that, those trucks. You do need to reset. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to help, but I think DDG is questioning whether or not those guys are getting points. Maybe this is a test to see if killing them is going to give them points. Gonna find out. No, unless you blow it. Yes, okay. That's what it was. It was a test to see if those guys get points. They don't get points until you actually explode their husk. Probably asking the question, hey, how am I going to do this if I can't shoot these stupid cars? Same thing I said the first time I tried that goal. Somehow we're getting every fanfare right in a row. Yep, it'll bounce. It's okay. Watch the. Yep. Okay. Did you get in the hang of it? This is clearly DDG's first. Oh my goodness. This is clearly DDG's first try at this goal, or second try now. Adapted very quickly. Excellent gameplay here. Sitting at one skull, very, very good Rakshasa gameplay over here on the left side. Unfortunately, probably didn't want to make him to do this boss before making the 25,000 points, but here we are. But have the powered up shot. One of them's now dead. Now only got to take out this guy who seems to be kind of scared of him, so we're in good shape. This is probably going to give enough for the 25,000. And there we are. Mark it, and you're done. Now threaten in the row 4 bingo. If it becomes a column 5 race, ooh, this is actually what DDG wants. Doubt we hold this, but looking very good. You take out this boss without dying. I mean, what's weird about this goal though is just because DDG is obviously clearly way ahead on this particular goal, one death and all of a sudden now Ace is ahead. But I feel I'm not going to say I don't want to curse anything, but I think we're okay here. And DDG knocks it away, knocks it out. So it should have exactly 10,000 here. Beautiful, no deaths. Mark the goal. All right. Warp tank. So not feeling confident enough to go into loot around. Try to. Only wasted about a minute of time. Fistel, reach wave 10 in the gym. Be whoever you want. Don't have to be cat. Don't have to... Anyone special. Have DG going into Mortal 2. Kill 6 chicken. In one run, kill 6 chickens without damaging them as the bomber. Not familiar with this route. You can. You are not limited from. Yes, you're not limited to using the scout in this. You cannot damage them as a bomber. All the chickens. You can get all of the chickens up top. You do not need to go beyond that. I found out the hard way by doing 3 times in one match because we had miscounted and I had to go back. Really weird. But I don't believe there are any chickens over here. Okay, done with that goal. That's cool. I clicked the X and it kind of pauses the timer there. Gonna finish up Mooncat. Nope. Going back to Zoldath. Gonna be looking for the dungeon map piece. Blocking the row 4 bingo. Maybe DDG not remembering that they are a full egg ahead in Mooncat. Maybe DDG not feeling confident enough in. They are not great. The one boss is really hard, and the one path is really hard. Red obviously is pretty clear. Wow! DDG getting fantastic luck when it comes to that overworld map piece. That's the second time they've gotten it. Now, need I believe that's the bombs that's going to have to burn down those trees. Are we getting every fan here from? Yep. All jingles. About a half hour into the match here. 7 to 5. Very, very clear. Looks like we're out of a lot of those double whammy goals. DG looking for. Oh, you step on that. Oh, go to that little shiny. Yeah, that might take you into the dungeon you're looking for. Oh, that definitely will take you into the dungeon you're looking for. I'm pretty sure, right? What? Oh, making sure maybe they had the right currency. Back into Fisto. Terminal. Route. Did we get to... Oh, maybe reach wave 10. Good job. Hell yeah. So we're going into... Maybe... Oops. Probably meaning to put in lazy caps, not good spur. Or whatever they're putting. LAs. Oh, yeah, well, good spur's on there too, so both were correct. Which means you could use good spur, but I don't remember how deep route around is in here. That's not good. Oh, that's fine. A lot of barrels. Not gonna get shot. Oh, one might see you. Oh, just tell them they're going up. To handle that, you just punch them out from the bottom now. This one, I believe timing becomes an issue. Uh-oh. I'm trapped between a couple lawmen here. A good way to handle it. The DDG possibly. Oh, nice. DDG possibly waiting for the. You gotta watch out for the one. Yeah. Heard the explosion. I got both of them. Wow. DDG in the dungeon. By the way. How are we looking? What are we gonna need here? Nothing. That's the square. And at least the roll 4 bingo block. Very nice. Now we just got to find a way to block the column 4, and the best way to do that would probably just be getting your second egg and Mooncat, probably. We'll go into Barbuda. Big fan of Barbuda. Yeah, make them show it. What are we going? Fill 8 item slots. This one is relatively. This one isn't that bad. Honestly, it takes maybe 5 or so minutes. DG going to be okay, but I have to be careful here. So the route for this one is not to get hit by the drip. Health doesn't matter. You're gonna grab umbrella. You can get the bracelet. Then you're gonna go back up top. You're gonna grab the pin, the key, then the candy, then the pin, then the bat. Finally, getting the buying the trash as the last item. So you need about 150. I don't know how much of that route DDG is familiar with here, but this route is not bad. The center square on the last card actually was The tennis court in the last card was actually Barbuda to visit 25 rooms. Very easy goal, obviously. But not super fast, so I think that would have been a very fun one. $35 seconds, should have enough time here. Just has to be careful with the lawmen. You do, getting a shot, yep. Item number 3 for DDG. You start to kind of get the pattern down the more and more you play the levels. Don't want to play the levels a ton in bingo, obviously, but clearly didn't rush this row as soon as they got 3, so may not feel comfortable with these. There's just stuff you don't do, and that's the beauty of bingo. You get to do a bunch of stuff you may never have done before. Pass turn. Okay, so we are going back up top. This will get cash. Looking great on health on Barbuda. It's just, this goal is mostly only time consuming because of the speed in which John Barbuda moves around. Which is about the speed of smell. $150 cash is all you should need for all 8 items. I didn't miss anything, did I? That would be, you have 3 candies, 4 key, well, key is 4, candy's 5, 6 is the pin, 7's the bad item, be the trash. So, believe it or not, most of it's loaded into the second half. You need the bracelet to pretty much get everything else. I love trying to punch barrels through the guys. Like the same thing with the chicken one. Or well, the chicken one they just die. But when you're trying to punch through the guys and hit stuff, that is not going to be good enough. They can duck and shoot, and he knows where you're at. Oh my goodness! Well, I was wrong. Actually, looking quite good here then. Looking good on time. He's got to keep him from coming down after you there. Yeah, because the last known location was on top of the train, so that's kind of where they're gonna go until they figure out you're not there. DDG halfway done here after grabbing this key. Just need to get off the train now, and that is a square. Very nice. Threatening that row 4 bingo. DDG has a decision to make because Barbuda is not a game that saves. You can do this. You can do this, Ace, but it's not advisable. I actually don't think you have enough time. You'd have to go back into the terminal. Okay, it would appear neither player super comfortable getting, I'm assuming, outside of the red or green, outside of the red egg. Which, I mean, one's significantly easier to deal with than the other one, right? So DDG going up to get the candy. Actually, very, very close to finishing the goal, because like I said, this goal is very backloaded time-wise. Most of the time you take is going down to get the bracelet and then making your way all the way back up, and then the rest is pretty quick after that. What happened? Oh, I think we had a frame rate issue there. We see the candy. 3 more items. Candy makes your life a lot easier. I questioned and I tried to time it out a little bit to see what would be faster here to go get the candy before you do the key or after. Because obviously climbing ladders fast would be very nice, but and then you wouldn't have to back out if the last thing you get's the key. But looks like DDG is pretty familiar with this route. This is the only real way to do it. Probably actually using the resource down. Now that I'm thinking about it. We're trying to rescue Althazar's cat. Market. Earn a continue in the bonus round, and oh, we do have a double whammy left. It's just the second one kind of sucks. DDG is. Let me look. DDG is completely out of bingos, it looks like. So Ace now needing 3 squares. 4 squares, sorry. 4 squares or getting that bingo themselves. Because that's the last bingo they have available to them is that row 4. Alright, now all we gotta do is pick that up and go get the trash. That was a pretty clean run. About gonna be when we're done here. About 9:15. Depends on how much trouble his mushroom gives DDG. That's alright. Ah! As long as we don't. What a way to lose this, huh? No, I think we'll. With the faster ladder climbing. So all we do is get in that door. You have enough money. We're done. I was right, almost right on the money. 903. Very nice. 7-9. DDG definitely not out of it yet. Still a lot of games we play. Where are we headed? Are we finally going to clean up that second egg to get rid of the last bingo? There's no way DDG does not see this, right? Porgy. Porgy time. There's 3 fuel tanks? No, that was the last one. Oh, 20% completion. Oh, man. This goal isn't the worst if you... This goal's a big knowledge pick as well. I didn't see how many tickets Ace got. In theory, Ace is capable of winning this without, by majority, without picking a single very hard square. I believe, depending on what route we go through here. Oh, 1 up. Oh no, you have the right idea. It's just, yep, up. There you are. Might need to go back to the first base though. I don't think you're gonna make the second one. Very, very smart. This was the game that was protected by DDG, so probably very familiar in it. Borgi also just. Got to continue in Alphazar's hat, obviously. Sitting at 5 lives, even if I didn't see it. You can't have 5 lives without doing that. Without doing that. missile here. Probably going to go see them collect the Buster torpedoes as well. Eggs are worth some percentage. Let me look at the research back here. What's the criteria? I'm gonna take a look at the screen here. Alright, Porgan time. What? 5% measured by completion. What is the percentage breakdown? Because I believe there was a. Yes, here we go. So each fuel is 1%. So in theory, you could get all of the fuel tanks in the game and get it done. 20 torpedoes each, also 1%. 20 eggs, 1%. Equipment, 2%. So collecting the Buster torpedoes is about twice. Oh, running out of fuel, unfortunately. The final the bosses are all worth 3%. A lot of ways to get 20%. It's not bad. Not a bad goal at all. Not super fast, but not that slow either. I've never done it myself in a bingo match, but it'd be fun because Porgy is pretty dope. As someone who's played too much divers and bingos, Porgy is way better than divers. So it looks like we are going for the Althazar. Yeah, these players must not feel confident in taking a stab at the green or yellow egg. Mind you, DDG has the red egg already. It just needs to do one of the other two. Obviously not worried about that bingo though. Killing Lamia here would be, that was what, 3%? Need to catch him here, catch her. Oh no, what the hell? Come on! Oh! What? That was funny. That was unfortunate, but funny. Because getting the Lamia kill would be very, very nice here. Heading all the way back to the first base with this. Definitely not at. I can take a shot at what percentage they're at here. About 7, about 10%, I think. So about halfway there. Killing Lamia would take a decent chunk out of that. Fuel tank, that's another 1%. A little over the halfway mark here. 10 to 7 in favor of ace. Going to really have fuel here. Still need to get out of the depths or the middle. 1 fuel is not enough to get out of here, I don't think. You're going to be very slow and very careful. Actually, if you go for the left base and don't let this guy mess with you, you might be. Nope, you're done. Yep. Needed those guys, one of those guys to drop a little. We're not Porgan time anymore. Probably seeing what the percentage is at. 9%. Yeah, it was about halfway there. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 2% for equipment, not 3%. 3% for the boss. Very clean Nan Noon fight, Alphazar's. On the route to save Alphazar's cat. Better watch out for Alphazar's bats. Defeat. So this stage, this is where we need to be. We have 5 lives, so probably feeling pretty comfy. This was the 9. Yes, this is one of Ace's games that they had chosen. What is this like a mini boss? This little stage has like 2 mini bosses, doesn't it? It's like the weirdest deal. Alright, much more fuel this time. Still not the most comfortable, don't want to get hit a ton, but you should be able to make it back here. It's just I would not dash. Definitely don't want to get hit by that clown. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poor DDG. That's Porgy. Hanging it, we're staying in. Hell yeah, I like the perseverance. Maybe would have been okay to just dodge the maybe it would have been okay to just dodge Lamia there, or just dodge the swordfish, but Lamia and the swordfish is a big ass. That is quite unfortunate. Sometimes Lamia try to catch her. You can't. Sometimes Lamia will track you down no matter what. Like Brad Dourif from the original Chucky. Where is it? I'm gonna get that as a sound clip. I need a button. Ace fighting this eldritch horror worm monkey thing. I love Elfstar's hat. This thing creeps me the hell out. DDG, unfortunately, succumbing to the sea again. Also, the best cameo, for some reason, the paint chase racers inside Alphazar's hat. Oh yeah, Ink, the octopus showing up now. DDG just hanging out with all the bosses. Grabbing those eggs, those are 1% as well. That is not a egg. Oh, that one egg's very fast. Oh, that is how you get that done. Ace on Alphazar now. All you gotta do is beat Alphazar. Have 5 lives to do it. Is at max power. Gonna assume we're probably okay. You can honestly just get him down to half health and just ignore the attacks. You have too many lives for this to matter. We're not going for the cherry. There is no cherry. No reason to cherry this game. I mean, unless you're trying to send a message. Sometimes it is about sending a message. Three. Yep, just don't even really need to worry about dodging as much anymore. And Alphazar is down. Very clean. I don't think took a single death. Yes. DDG has Lamia trapped now. This is how you do this. I'll start mashing. Doing the Mortal 2, this chicken run is not that bad. Deciding against it. Back into Warp Tank. Looked like gonna get that Limia kill. Just have to watch out for those guys. Has enough fuel to where this would be probably gonna be okay. Just don't want to take too many more hits. Although, nice. That is, I think 3%. Ace saying fuck that again. Just going into good spur. Let's go back in rail height. I am loving this thing that tells you what games they're in for how long. That is not going to be enough, but that is a big chunk. Need 7 more. Yes! Finally going to block that bingo that's been there forever. So now we can switch Corgi. Mooncat. That is like, unfortunately, anti-synergistic goals, right? Like, having both of those rail high skulls, lazy cops, to warp to the level. So you can warp to foul business, but it's going to be very time consuming to kill everything and all the chickens without the super punch. Let's see what egg D is heading for. Looks like, what is this? This is the green egg, probably. Hopefully it doesn't go fight the bun again. Just goes out of sheer muscle memory. This goal is so fun. This killing all the chickens with punches. Once you get used to it, it is questionably time consuming. When you don't know, and like the timing is tight-ish, but when you get used to it, the timing's not that bad, and it's just flat out fun. It's a really fun goal. Now let's see. Don't need to. Probably just gonna punch and kill him. My favorite thing to watch people do when doing good spur is seeing if they remember they have explosive bullets. Alright, this is the one we're looking for. On to foul business. Need to kill all the chickens. Oh, was going for chicken skip. Don't need to do that. Oh, trying to get him to shoot. You can take one. Get one for free. Wanted to save that shield, probably. There you go. Making one shoot the other one. Alright, so here... DG move him through this very clean. Don't want to get clipped underneath there. Very nice. Speed-wise, it's obviously better to get rid of all the long on first so they stop interrupting your turn. And considering there's only 2 left. 3 left, sorry. 4. You didn't take care of that guy at the bottom either. You have to kill them regardless, though. I guess you could take care of both those guys now. Now I'm going to have to worry about that guy looking at you. I guess I could just take him up from behind. No, this route isn't bad either. Still have plenty of time to get this done. Timer stop because those guys aren't moving in the middle. Okay, remembering, looks like we are going for the green egg. Alien, right? The guy in the astronaut jumpsuit. It's got to get the guys up top. Still have plenty of time. I think we'll be okay. As I say, look like they were loading their gun. Always love to see if people remember they have explosive bullets. This will be square 12. Can win by a majority. Threatening two bingos at the same time, too. Both have to be done very hard. One's going to get done right out. Even DDG obviously would like to see Ace go into Mooncat, but we're doing Camp 2. This is another one of Ace's games. This goal, 6 power-ups in 1 run. Not that bad. You do have to go relatively run. Friendship bracelet. Gotta grab probably the coin upgrade here. Not too bad. Only downside is you can't really be grabbing any health, so you don't want to take a lot of damage. You can grab health. Need coins. And gotta get all the free items you can, so you're not forced to go too deep. Because you're certainly not going to be spending a ton of time. You don't want to be spending as much time in here. Okay. Ace looked like having some net troubles. Had this last time. It's quite unfortunate. Okay. I think they randomly have net spikes. Queen. No. Normal hours. When all the normies are home, taking up all the bandwidth on the block. DG seems to know the route very well. See if they know they can. Nope, waiting for the eye. So comfortable certainly with Mooncat. Yeah, not need to bounce off the eye there. Kind of jump over it. Alright, it's 1 of 6 items. We have the Ace here going for the bingo and the majority win, because DDG is in fact out of bingos. One for that rock sauce, 25,000. Almost had that middle bingo. Alright, into the dungeon. May wanna... Alright, you may have to suck it up and spend some coins here. You're not looking too hot. Yeah, there you go. And you're getting a bit of a refund anyway. Not wanting to end it yet. Looking for this. This should have, what, the boots. Key does not count. Yeah, this is the bingo and the majority win going for here. DDG, what they need to happen is finish his Mooncat goal. And then very late into it, yeah, the only Key will get a piece of armor if you're going deep in front, but you shouldn't be trying to go that deep. What DG needs here is clean this up, be done with Mooncat. Go into Camp 2. Then have Ace die, and then win the Camp 2 race, and then snipe the rest of the squares. It's kind of the we were looking here. Being in 2 different games is not great for DDG, but Ace not finding a shop in Burrows 2, pretty good for DDG here. But if you go right into more woods, you can get the friendship bracelet, then you can grab the boots. So that's 3 right there, and then that's not including if there was a shop. If there's a shop, that's an item as well. Campanella 2 is frenemies. I have the same amount of time in it, not by choice. Ah, darn, not being able to bait the jellyfish down. All right, we're on the weird astronaut baby thing here in Mooncat, and they were on something when they gave. Very fun though. Guy just starts moving. You gotta watch out for those big boy jumps at the end too, where they're clearing half the damn screen. That's a baby jump. Yeah, so Moorwoods 1, guaranteed a friendship bracelet, and I'm pretty sure if you find the half dungeon, guaranteed boots, the winged boots. Then you gotta hope for a shop. So probably 2 items you're looking for right there. Unfortunately, with this camp route, you can't afford to take too much damage because you need to be spending your money on. You need to be spending your money on items. So I need to make it through here damageless. Basically, the rest of this run is damageless unless they buy health, which wouldn't be a mistake because you're protecting your 2 items. But it does not take that long to get back here, unless you believe you're in a Camp 2 race. This is a weird little. I don't want to say what I think this guy does in his spare time. Yeah, definitely wanting the health there, but you need to take the wing. Hopefully you find another blue putt. Coins are easy to come by. Health, not so much. Here's a regular shop. Again, don't want to buy the health. Oh, but can buy the fuel. Oh, that was interesting choice. But okay. Hoping to see a blue shop. Yeah, what this pink guy does in his spare time is between God. I don't need to know, but I could venture a few guesses. But he's definitely way more pleasant to fight than against. Oh, that should be the last hit. Yep. Friendship bracelet coming in clutch on the left side. That is the second egg. That is the space. Finally blocking off the last that bingo. Gonna go into Camp 2 to defeat. We want to see. Gonna go finish the 20% in Porgy time again. Maybe thinking that this Camp 2 square is not easy. Yes, it is easy. Have that happen. Take a death. The easiest goal on here, probably personally for me, would be Portal 2 goal. Killing 6 chickens without damaging the bomber is not that bad. Bug Hunter, job with your energy maxed out. That is so RNG dependent. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate death. Campanella 2 beat Campanella 2. Eggs are worth 1%. DDG, if you're just getting in, was at approximately 13%. Equipment counts for 2%. So carrying about 3% with him right now. That would put us up to 16. Did kill Lamia. The drill is also going to get you a little bit more access to a couple more things. I don't like going for the octopus kill here. It takes way too long. Oh yeah, as I say, don't risk it. It's not worth it. Thinking about going for that extra fuel tank and that extra missile, probably not worth it. I would prioritize not turning in this egg. I guess it's not that far out of the way. I would have prioritized getting back to the base because this guy's going to be a complete utter jackass. I don't think we'll make it. It is very doable, but yeah, it's like, all right, all of a sudden you just need to spend money to get the modules, or you have the negative energy guys start spawning, because that's what when DDG was in there earlier, that's kind of what was popping up. Those energy anti-energy cube guys were kept spawning. Saving the egg, very, very good idea. Now can probably go down for the extra missile pack, the drill, and the extra. That save? It does not save the game. Okay. Going for scrolls. Hell yeah. Ace also very flush with cash. Having 300 in the first area is pretty good. But that's what happens, I guess, when you get the money up thing. Alright. Egg in the bottom. Or no, missile in the bottom. Fuel up top. This is DDG's game, and this is the game that DDG protected, so obviously very comfortable. Knows the routes, just kind of getting unfortunate. Last time they dove down here for some of this stuff was harassed by Lamia back on the way up. But Lamia is now dead, so that can't happen again. Playing it safe, that's an extra 2%. I'm gonna put the 2% plus 2 more percent, so we're at about 17% after if they make it back from here. Yeah, DDG seems pretty comfortable. Knows where all the items are at. Just haven't been having the great luck. This is very, very ballsy. Because if you're gonna come over here, I would check the percentage. You might be good now, because this is gonna put you up to 17, 18%. Then you come over and grab the drill, and you're done. For the booster. It is. I did one of my last matches. 3 of the 6 bosses decided to visit me in a run that barely went into the middle area. Sometimes Porgy just be Porgin. Hondo fighting, doing much better on health this time, and having a bonus item. So we must have found a shop here in Burrows too. Yeah, there's the Moray. I mean, you can go for that kill if you really want to, but I wouldn't suggest it. DDG definitely doesn't need to come down here. The percentage that they're at, they should be able to finish up just by grabbing the booster jet. Doesn't need to come down this deep for this stuff. Maybe going for the white, which would be crazy. Even getting the drill. All right, there's another percent. I didn't see if they turned in those. Oh, you know, gotta come up through here. Okay, no. This is actually fantastic. I'm wrong. DDG is right here. Pretty fantastic routing actually. Plenty of fuel, 3 more percent. I think this is the percentage they need. I may be off by 1%. Turned in those eggs. Got a Lamia kill, have the Buster torpedoes. I think we're done. I'm not sure where we're going this way, unless we're going for the... Not the heavy arm, what's it called? Oh, going for... I think we're over here. I think this is actually 21, 22%. Meanwhile, on the Campanella 2 side, we have the boots, so we have 3 out of 6. Still can get the guaranteed friendship bracelet, which is right here. Very nice. We are 2 items away in camp. Camp 2, shit can go wrong very fast, but deciding if they wanted to end it. Because if you grabbed that, probably calling it quits there. Yep. Alright, DDG has a trail of items. This has surely got to be 20%. Finding another shop. We're running out of time here. 1 more item away, and probably going to get it in more woods too. We're not listening to a bunch of jingles. DG, you are good. You can probably check your percentage. Can't tell them that though. I'm pretty sure when we were here, we were at 13%. I think maybe. Yeah, we're good. I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure we have enough, including the Lamia kill. Like we're gonna be at like 20%, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I think we were done. I'm not 100% sure, so you don't quote me on that. Pretty sure we're done here. 5, 10. So 10% on torpedoes and fuel alone. I didn't see if it was 2 or 3 eggs. Those are another 13%. The Buster torpedoes, which is 2%. And then Lamia kill, which is 3%. Pretty sure we were good. Definitely doesn't have 5 eggs though, or else we would have. There's the final shop, 290 coins. Just need something affordable, and this game is over. There it is. GG.
Hello.
Hello. GG's.
Good game.
GG. That was a really fun one.
I saw that square. I know I can't do it. I've been grinding Campanella 2 on the side, and the best I've
Yeah.
gotten is like 1 or 2 items.
That one can go horribly wrong, and you have to play like way further if you get bad like level generation. My first run didn't go very well, but my second was like really forgiving.
I'm terrible at Campanella 2. It's so
Yeah.
hard. I don't know why. I can't do it. I want to like go completionist and get into every
Yeah.
single door, but then I end up running out of fuel and dying every single time.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
It's so mean, yeah.
You had you also the first time as opposed to the second time got much better luck because I think in the what do you call it Burrows 2 you ended up seeing a shop on the second run.
That helped a lot. That helps having to go to like another whole area just to get the 6th item.
So DDG also did something in this match that I've seen every single person the first time they go for this goal do when they were going for the which one was it? The Seaside Drive clear stage 1 with 3 lives,
Oh.
exactly 10,000 points.
Yeah.
Not remembering or knowing that you do have to shoot the car, but you cannot blow it up, because was trying to like scooch
you
into the
can only
corner.
it says you can only kill the boss, but like the car clearly explodes when you hit it.
Yes, so it is.
It's just so wrong.
I think that's
But,
why they added
yeah.
the 10,000 point condition, which did not make it any clearer. But yeah, those cars, you just you figured it out after the, because it
No,
was like,
the
oh, why
point
are they staying
condition
in?
made it
They're
much clearer because
Yeah.
I could see that I didn't get any points when I blew up the car or whatever.
Yes, yeah, because I was like, I assume I know what's going on here, but looks like DDG's staying in. I'm assuming it's because, and yep, you wouldn't
Yeah.
blow up the car. I'm like, okay, yep, that's exactly what everyone
I just
kind of
wanted
has
to
to
see
figure
like
out.
how is this even possible? Like
Yeah.
what's going on? The car just goes through the whole screen. Like
Yeah. I didn't even
got, like,
notice. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
I got like 2 of the most incredible Planet Zoldath seeds.
I have never seen
I just
anyone.
like walked in both
Yeah,
goals.
like I would have
That's
never
crazy.
seen those were legendary seeds if instead
Yeah.
of the dungeon map piece was on the card, if it was ground map piece. DDG collected
Oh,
it
is it, like,
twice
really
with
fast?
minimal effort.
Both
Oh my god.
both ground map pieces were right next to a boomerang, right next to the start, like literally
That's
the
crazy.
adjacent room.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like really surprised you went for those first, but also they were pretty quick. So
Oh my god! And then
yeah,
and you don't have to worry about
the
them later.
one of the guys spawned poisoned and meat, so then I just got the rare resource.
Yeah.
And I could just
Oh.
walk and get the rest. Like,
That's crazy.
that was so easy. And then there were just
Yeah.
4 items laying on the ground, like right next to me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like I thought everything. I'm like, wow, this is pretty clean to do it all in one go. By the way, DDG, not 100%, but do me a favor and go back to the library.
What?
I'm pretty sure you have 20. Oh, I was off. I thought for some reason you already had the 20%, but I forgot you didn't make it back with the drill.
Oh, you were doing the
Yeah.
porky one?
I was.
I see.
I had so many painful deaths. That was so
Yeah.
bad. That was so
That one's not too
bad.
bad as long as no bosses show up at any point.
That's yeah, as long as nothing happens ever.
Oh,
Which Porky loves not doing.
yeah, DDG was on the way back from the middle layer earlier,
Yeah.
because they left Porgy and came back, but was on the way back and ran into Lamia, and Lamia decided, sometimes one time DDG chased Lamia through half the map trying to get the attention so they could fight it. And then that time, Lamia's like, "Oh, were you looking for me?" and just smashed into him a few times when he was on his way back.
Yeah.
And Ace, you kept, I think it was really funny, you kept opening Warp Tank and quitting out, and then opening Warp Tank and quitting out.
I quit. I died like really stupidly on the first sector. I was like, you know what? I'll maybe do this later, and then I didn't.
What is a chicken in Mortal 2? What the fuck does that goal mean? It's not on the dock. What does that mean?
So all the chickens are pretty much up top on top of the tree.
Yeah, the like
It's
really
the
fast
red
bouncing
bouncy-
ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that goal
Yeah.
is so easy.
It is.
I was thinking of going for it. I did open Mortal 2, but I didn't.
I should have gone for
I
it.
didn't play it.
It's not as bad. Sometimes I have problems mentally keeping count, but yes, all 6 of the chickens you need are on top of that tree, and I found that out in the middle of the match because I did it 3 times. Because I thought for some reason, I think the first time I practiced that goal, one of the chickens must have jumped down. I thought you had to go down for one of the chickens, but no, as long as one of them doesn't jump off the top of the tree, you can get all 6 of them on top there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think this might have been the most close calls I've had in any match so far. Like, I was genuinely, my heart was racing for a lot of these.
Go.
Because Campanella, stage C, I was at 0 lives by the time I made it to the boss. And there was like 3 close calls during that. I was shaking in my boots.
It ended up making it very good that you backed perfected the first bonus round, because without that you would have not.
I would have had no lives for that. Yeah, I'm so bad at stage C.
C is rough. C is where there's
Yeah.
obviously a difficulty spike. Honestly, I think C is harder than D, personally.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just so many like weird things that can totally screw you over that you don't even notice are gonna hit you. Yeah, that one was very, very close. And then Fistel also, I was like very low HP when that one was done.
Yeah, because that was a funny one because you were doing well until you weren't.
It's so fast. It's just like, oh, I guess I have 1 HP now.
The Barbuda fill 8 item slots on DDG's side was very fast as well. I mean, that goal isn't bad. You're basically limited by John Barbuda's move.
Right.
Yeah.
Because total time, now I have this handy little tracker, I get to select what games you guys were in. You were only in Barbuda for about 9.5, which is great for a very hard.
Yeah.
9.5 minutes, man. That's slow for me.
Oh, I may have clicked off of it.
I forgot
late.
like the like key path, so I'd open the resource dock, and I got scared when jumping to get the thingy on the ladders in the sky.
Oh, the pin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, getting that Mooncat gold disc was really smart. Because like I never went into it at all, just because I always assumed you would have a huge lead with the find 2 of 3 eggs. You're already halfway there.
Really? Yeah.
So I never went for it. So that was a really good.
I was hoping you'd go for it.
Yeah.
Well, that was what was very interesting. I thought for sure, because Mooncat, I remember, was a game that Ace had also tried to pick, but DDG had already picked it. So obviously was very comfortable with it. I thought for sure this match was going to start off with a gold disc Mooncat race, which would have been hype as hell.
Yeah, wait, what did I start with again? It was divers. I started with divers. Oh
and then you went to Night Manor. I was surprised to see that.
Yeah. The gold disc, I'm not as consistent with Cherry. I can do it if I have like a guide pulled up, but gold I'm like consistent with, so I was like, I'll just knock this out.
I picked Night Manor, so I was hoping you'd like not go for it. So I was like, alright.
I have practiced that one a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love Night Manor. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm. Night Manor is for me a top 5 game. That one is super fun. Yeah. Just all aspects of it. Cool.
Yeah, super fun the first time, and then it's actually like a really fun speedrun game.
The Bug Hunter, unfortunately, I thought you were gonna be able to maybe go through both those goals at the same time. That energy maxed out goal is.
I got the blue guy, the one that.
Oh, that's just that's the goal.
I should have just reset on the spot. That was fucked up.
Yeah, that completed job with energy maxed out is actually deceptively difficult too. Like, it's because you have to spend money a lot of times, and if you have to spend money to blow up an egg, and you have to like overspend because you have an egg that's about to make you lose, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I feel like I could have definitely done it if I didn't get the energy guy, the negative energy.
Yeah.
Because that is like just such a bad guy to get for that.
Yes. Yep. Oh, and for the 15 kills, you're a trooper, because you were also dealing with those armored guys. Like that was a.
You did armored. You did armored for that day. You're good at Bug Hunter. What the hell?
Is that hard?
I would just reset.
He had a very shitty roll. Those guys aren't as bad if you can push them into pits or stomp on them, but that wasn't really an option, it looked like. So I would have absolutely reset too. There's no way.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for them to turn to eggs and then killing them while they're eggs.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very fun game. GG, and
yeah, GG's.
We had 13-8, but it is a bingo win, not a majority win.
I guess it's the same, yeah.
It would have been exactly
13 points anyways.
I think the points was the same. And there were no more bingo opportunities for DDG. Very close. Both of you were pretty close to bingos there.
Yeah, I'm really curious how Yeah, I'm really curious how it went. I might have to watch back the VOD later.
Yeah, and total match time, I'm sure you guys can see it on your end, but on my timer is about an hour 20, give or take.
Hour 20, yeah. Dang, okay, I was getting close to time up, right?
Yeah, about
like somewhat.
25 minutes.
I'm so glad I
Yeah.
was practicing Mooncat Gold Disc like literally a second before we started. That was like the perfect thing to practice.
Yeah. That was a very good first race. Like I thought for sure we were starting off with a gold disc race for Mooncat.
Yeah, I guess that one is really fast. I just didn't think of it as that when I saw it. I was more focused on like the duo goals, because I mean Mooncat does have a duo goal, but I was like, I'm good at divers, and then I went to night. And there's only one. Campanella also had the two. I was always looking for like double ones I could get, and when I saw you get both of the Planet Zoldath ones, I was like, that's clever.
There were a
There's
lot.
3.
Yeah, there were a lot of doubles.
There's 3 on the
there
board.
was even that triple. Like even with the new format and how we pick the games, like I still really like how this shook out. Like with the doubles.
Can't believe Planet Zoldath got 3. Yeah, that's so funny.
Because in my game, I was playing against.
And not a single Trotters. That is the first time I've seen a goal that's not Trotters on.
Oh, and not Trotters. Yeah, three goals and none of them were Trotters.
Surprising.
I think, I don't know if this is true, but I think if a game gets 3 goals, I don't think it can be a very hard. One of them, I don't think can be a very hard. I don't know if that's the way the generation works, but.
I feel like that's mostly true. Yeah, I feel like most of the time I see triples, it's like the easy, medium, hard. It's never like the very hard.
Yeah, because in my match against Parchment, the one I did before I unfortunately had to bow out, I got 3 rail heist goals, and none of them were the 9 double stars. So I think it was like bring back 4 crates, beat 5 levels, and beat 4 levels or something. I don't remember. Oh, 3 levels with 2 stars. So it was like an easy medium hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the generation must be. You can't see the very hard if there are 3 goals. I mean, that would be a lot of Zoldath, but that's kind of hype though.
Well, for all the very hards, I know Porgy's one of them. Is Alphazar's hat? Is that the very hard?
Yes. Yep. Porgy, Camp 2, Alphazar's hat.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mooncat and Barbuda.
Oh, Barbuda. Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
yeah, that Alphazar's one isn't too bad. It's just long. It's just very long.
It is, and I think that's how they were balanced. Like the Barbuda one necessarily isn't that difficult. Barbuda one's just a knowledge check, and Barbuda moves slow as hell. Or I don't know what the guy's name is. I just call him Barbuda.
John Barbuda, yeah.
John Barbuda. He moves so slow. That's like the hard part of the game, because there's nothing like. I know there's speedruns for it and everything like that, but I don't even know how you save time in that game without just like optimal deaths, and unless there are flips or something.
There's like some optimization, and also you can get RNG, which helps, but.
Oh yeah, bats, right?
Yeah. And bats can like really screw you over.
Bats I imagine can help and hurt you, right? Because if they spawn in the right places, you can death warp easier. But if they spawn in the wrong place and just kill you, they eat a lot of time.
Yeah. I think for like most of the bingo goals, it's not much of an issue, as long as you know what you're doing. It can be bad if both players are doing it and someone gets better RNG. That's when it's like unfortunate. But I have no idea how to do the 8 item slots one, so yeah.
I don't know how to gold disc Barbuda without getting 8 items, so.
I missed so many items when I first beat it, because I like mapped it out and I accidentally found like a really easy way to get to the boss, and I was like, okay, cool, that's the game. And then I learned like a month or 2 later, there's just so much more.
I wish I like mapped it out. I couldn't find the poison, the like walking inside of the poison. I couldn't find that.
I never found that. I never found that. Yeah.
Is it possible to beat the game without it? Because that is like the most important item now.
Yeah, if you go, I went down to where the mimic is and like did all the going through doors and stuff.
Oh,
which takes you really high up.
There's also a bullshit secret thing where you have to like climb up in like a random spot.
I found that out from mapping it out. That was one where like having the map like, solved it for me.
How?
You see a ladder on the map that connects to something, but then on the other screen there's no ladder, and you're like, wait, what if I climb here? And then that's how you're supposed to find it.
Yeah, I hear people say that, but then Barbuda is like bullshit and teleports you randomly.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
through a door and you're diagonally on the other side of the other quadrant of the map.
Yeah, the doors make
Like
literally
literally,
no sense.
how am I supposed to follow that?
The ladders are in normal space, and or I get what is it, like non-Euclidean? The doors are in non-Euclidean space. They just take you wherever.
Pocket dimensions.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to end stream. People hanging out in the chats. We're actually going to raid Matt. So Matt is doing some
Oh,
kind of
hell yeah.
E1 epilogue, it looks like.
Nice.
I believe they were doing some grudge match or something between who was that? Keeney and Gaussen, because I think they were 1-1 against each other. So
I see. That's fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and raid them and end this. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Actually, I need to drop you a follow. I haven't done that.
That's
There we go.